A tax credit for businesses designed to help educate children. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is New Jersey State Assemblyman Fuentes. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
We're talking about the Opportunity Scholarship Act. Talk to us a little bit about the purpose of this and how it allows businesses to have a tax credit that goes to educate children.
Sure. First and foremost, in the state of New Jersey, we have over 200 chronically failing schools. And I come from the city of Camden. I still live in the city of Camden, and we do have again chronically failing schools, and parents will come to us and say, they want some answers. They're crying out. They want to, for their children to have a quality education, and so and today I think you have to just think out of a box. What else can we do, to work with the parents so that their children can get a good and quality education? And this is where the Opportunity Scholarship Act came along. Let me just say first and foremost that I'm very appreciative, particularly to the businesses, because every business person or corporation that I've talked to are really in support of this. They really want to just give donations, money to nonprofits, and of course they will get 100% tax credit. So I think it's a win-win, knowing that you have businesses want to help our children succeed, and get into the workforce, be more prepared, and have the necessary skills. So I think it's a win-win.
So businesses actually make a donation through a nonprofit organization, and then a child is actually given a scholarship, and then the businesses write that off as a tax credit?
That's correct. That's correct. And but it would have to go through a lottery.
The child would.
The child, or even students in that particular school, for the parents, to say if it's just 25 children. To start off with from one particular school, because we're talking about so many schools throughout the state of New Jersey, and so this is really I think a bridge of hope for the parents that I know, and I've talked to them, and who are really just crying out loud, and I think they feel good. Let me just say that it was approved by both committees in the Senate, and then it was approved a couple of months ago. The committee that I part of, the Commerce and Economic Development, and we had those parents there, and you could see the tears and their concern, and they're very sort of grateful to know that something is happening. I mean, we would love to save all the children, but we can't. But I'm hoping that because it is a pilot program, at the end of the 5th year, that the advisory board would come back to us, the legislators, as well to the governor, and say, is it working or is it not working? Is it adequate or inadequate? To proceed or not proceed with the scholarship opportunity, the Opportunity Scholarship Act.
So let's talk a little bit about the students themselves. They would go through, if they're in a school that actually qualifies for this pilot program, they would go through a lottery system to see if they actually receive one of these scholarships. Is there any guarantee, though, that one of the schools that they could attend, whether it be a charter school or a private school, would actually accept them, would actually accept this scholarship?
I can tell you that we talked to a lot of the parochial, even chartered, and even Christian schools, Catholic schools, they would welcome them with open arms. I have not heard any, or even a particular charter school, or even a private school that will not take. If not, it's just they're very open. In fact, we even had a couple of them come to the Commerce and Economic Development Committee and give testimony and support.
And what does this mean for the students who don't qualify or don't get that lottery? What happens to them that are left in these failing schools?
Sure. Some of that money will still go into the public school. If they remove 25 of the students. So let's say, for example, from K through 8, the tuition would be close to $9,000. So if a school district gets, for instance, Camden with the Abbott district, I believe $17,000, $19,000. The rest of the money will go back into that failing school, with the hope that the principal or the administrator would say, we're going to provide additional tutoring, or if not, even on Saturdays, providing professional tutoring for the kids.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
We've been talking with New Jersey State Assemblyman Fuentes. I'm Jill Horner.